Thank you.
Oh, shh. Oh, no, it's all right. I can laugh as loud as I want to. Mom and Daddy ain't home. They're over at my Aunt Eloise's for the whole weekend. Well, good night.
Well, good night. Boys, nobody's here.
Nobody's here.
Thanks for a great night and goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Lovely time.
Can I just come in
Well,
for a minute?
hello, sillies. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt.
Ashley.
Ashley, today we are watching viewer request. This is off of what we normally watch. Like what we normally watch stand-up skits and just
Little things.
little things.
Yeah.
But this is from the Carol. It's Carol Burnett from the family, the Flashback. It's Carol Burnett, but the family of the Flashback. You guys told us to check this out, so we're gonna check it out. Yeah, if you're not already subscribed, please do so. It's free, helps out the channel a lot, and yeah, let's see what this flashback is about.
Okay.
Where the hell you been?
Don't start up, Mama. It was late getting home from the store.
Yeah, mostly because I had to find this blender for you that you had to have in 2 seconds flat.
Well, don't just stand there. Put it in the kitchen.
We're gonna miss the beginning of the movie.
Look! A whole display case fell over while I was trying to fish this thing out for you. What was I supposed to do? Leave all those little ball bearings and sockets and washers lying on the floor just so you could see the beginning of a movie?
Boy, howdy. If it was a Clint Eastwood movie, it'd be a different story, wouldn't it, huh? You'd have been out there all night in your sleeping bag just so you could be first in line this morning. But because it's a musical that Eunice wants to see, you can't tear yourself away from that dumb store of yours.
Who's taking care of the boys?
A babysitter, of course.
She reliable?
No, Mama, she's on probation from the penitentiary for kids.
Yeah.
Don't go it off. It can't be with a light heart.
Well, just lighten up your heart, Mama, because we're taking you to the movies, seeing as how you nagged us into it.
And couldn't you have talked him into wearing a tie? I swear the last time I seen him in a tie was the day you two got married, and I think he borrowed that one and gave it back right after the ceremony.
Well, now, just who do you think's gonna be looking at us in that dark movie house?
This movie house happens to be in my neighborhood, Missy, and I'd like to be able to hold my head up going in and out. What the hell's he done in there now? I will never figure out why you ever married that man anyway.
She thinking? There's the door. Yeah. Oh,
Flashback.
yeah, that's it.
Aunt Higgins, you are the funniest thing.
Call me nuts, call me corny, but I am a sucker for them knock-knock jokes.
And you tell him so cute, too.
Thank you.
Oh, shh. Oh, no, it's all right. I can laugh as loud as I want to. Mom and Daddy ain't home. They're over at my Aunt Eloise's for the whole weekend. Well, good night.
Well, good night. Boys, nobody's here.
Nobody's here.
Thanks for a great night and goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Lovely time.
Can I just come in for a minute tonight?
Why, Aunt, how would that look?
Well, who's looking?
Now, I just mentioned it in passing. I didn't want to put any crazy ideas into that crazy head of yours.
You don't have to worry about putting any in there. I got enough in there all by myself.
Well, okay, sit down and I'll get us a couple of Cokes.
Okay,
We got plenty of Cokes.
fine, use that, hit the spot.
Boy, would Mama have a fit if she knew that I was out this late. Didn't you just love that movie?
Oh, well, I like westerns better than musicals.
Oh, well, I can understand that. In fact, I respect you for it. Musicals ain't very viral. But ain't you just crazy about that June Hafer?
Oh, I can take her or leave her.
Oh, she's one of my all-time favorites. Of course, you know who my all-time favorite is? Betty Grable. If you're a romantic chum, pack up your duds and come to Acapulco. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, Acapulco.
Take it up, take it up.
Now, you just get your mind on the right track this minute. every so often I just say the silliest things to myself. I say, Eunice, you should have kept up with your tap dancing lessons. You could have been a big movie star.
I never knew you took tap lessons.
Oh, yeah. Well, I only took 2. You can't believe how uppity that teacher was. Everything had to be her way.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Your legs are as good as Betty Graple's any day.
Stop.
I won't stop, doggone it, because it's true. I'm going to go further. They're better. Eunice, you know something? You are something else. I mean, you're not like the rest of the girls in this town. I mean, you know, some of them fluffy-headed blondes around here, you know, they'll actually look down on me because I work in a hardware store.
No.
Yeah, they do. Where would they be without hardware? Now, supposing you took all the hardware out of this house right now, where do you think you and I would be?
Oh, stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear any more about it. Oh, Ed, hardware is important to the whole world.
Oh, Eunice, you are something else.
What are you doing?
Well, I ain't playing tic-tac-toe. Eunice, I'm just trying to kiss you.
Why?
Well, why does the water go over Niagara Falls? It's the call of nature, that's why.
Oh, but is it me or my body?
Well, a little bit of both, I guess.
Well, I just want to make something perfectly clear, Ed Higgins. I mean, you can take a girl out and buy a real nice Chinese dinner for $2 and everything, but you don't own her body and soul. I want you to know that I am not that kind of a girl.
I know you ain't that kind of girl, Eunice.
Well, good. So then why don't we just get back now to our spiritual carefree footing?
Well, we've been spiritual for 2 months now. I mean, what do you think I am? Some sort of a love 'em and leave 'em playboy?
Oh, no, I don't. I think you're wonderful. I really do, honest. And it's so good to have somebody to talk to. Boy, every time I mention any little dream of mine, my mama just sneers at me. Daddy just ignores me altogether.
Now, folks don't believe in me either. You know what my daddy calls me? Lunkhead.
No.
I resent it. I don't mind telling you.
Well, a good woman would never, ever call her man lunkhead.
Oh, Eunice.
Oh, stop.
Eunice, is that you?
Oh, you.
Yes, Mama, it's me. I'm in the living room with a friend. What are you doing home?
Never mind what I'm doing, home. What are you doing in the living room at this hour causing all that racket? You just getting in, you're popping up, and words sick.
Oh, Mama, calm down.
You will. That stupid Mary Beth Pickens, I'm gonna come in here right now and kick her out of this house once and for all.
Well, I got to be toddling, Eunice.
No, Mama, it ain't Mary Beth. It's a boyfriend whom you do not know. So why don't you come out here and meet him like a civilized person? Here's my mama.
Who is this clown that you have dragged in here off of the streets?
Mama, this is Ed Higgins. You know, the young man I have been telling you about now for quite some time.
We finally get the unveiling, huh? No wonder you've been keeping him under wraps. What have you been doing with my little girl?
Nothing, ma'am. Nothing.
Carl, get on out here. Carl, do you hear me?
Yes, damn it, the whole neighborhood can hear you.
Well, get on out here as fast as you can.
Just hold your horses, I am in the bathroom.
Well, when the hell did you go in there?
I don't know exactly when. You want me to punch a time clock every time I go to the bathroom?
Just hurry on out here, will ya? Eunice has got that Ed Higgins out here. Believe it or not, he really exists, and he's worse than anything we dreamed of. You've been out here trying Lord knows what with Eunice, and you better get out here and have a few words with him.
Well, I think I'll skedaddle along now. I don't know how I let so much time go by as it is.
I guess you were probably concentrating on other things.
No, ma'am.
Mama, you just stop that. Ed is a wonderful man.
What kind of wonderful man creeps into a young girl's home at this hour and starts fooling around right outside her mom and daddy's bedroom door? Carl, am I gonna have to come in there and light fire under you?
Did I ever have a minute of privacy? You think you need to have some peace and privacy in the middle of the night without being That's how much hell is a man supposed to take?
Well, might be a much better idea if I saw you later anyway, Eunice. How about Sunday morning? Pick you up about 10 and we'll go out to Brush Creek for that
You
picnic.
think you're taking my little girl out to Brush Creek? You got another thing coming. I know all about what goes on at Brush Creek.
Don't you pay any attention to her. She goes off her rocker every now and then.
Don't you ever dare come in this house again.
Well, maybe I'll just meet you out there, Eunice. Nice meeting you, Mrs. Harper. Tell Mr. Harper I'm sorry I'm...
I will never forgive you for this as long as I live. He was about to propose to me.
Well, then he's even dumber than he looks.
So he may not be smart, and he may not have a great personality, and he may not even be particularly attractive, but he respects me. And he's the first person in this whole wide world that ever has, and I am drunk with it. And if you think you're gonna drive him out of my life, you got another thing coming. Ed, wait for me. I'm yours if you want me.
Oh, well, I'm sure the neighbors got a big kick out of that.
I'm gonna get away from you, Mama, if I have to marry Ed Higgins by hook or by crook.
You're gonna marry that big dumb truck over my dead body?
I hope so.
You clumsy ox. He knocked over the darn trash can.
All right, Mama. You wanted to know why we got married? Okay, I'll tell you why we got married. Tell Mama why we got married, Ed. Tell her.
Because we were in love?
What the hell are you talking about? Tell her the real reason.
Well, I got that blender all assembled. Let's get going to that
Oh,
movie.
no, you don't. I won't satisfy my mama's curiosity. Just tell her what happened that night she drove me out of my own home and into your arms.
You told me you'd kill me if I ever told your mother.
I take it back. It is time we satisfied her curiosity. Go on, just tell her what happened that night. That I went with you, and then later on, we had to get married.
I'll get you drift, Eunice. Welcome to the club. Let's get going to the movies. Maybe if we hurry up, we could stop in town for a 6-pack of beer on the way to that hippie spot. You got any money on you yet? Am I going to have to pay for my own ticket again? You two want to hurry up before the prices change?
All right. So, the flashback from the Carol Burnett. Okay, so what do you think?
It was pretty funny.
It had its moments. I mean,
It had
it
its
was
moments.
Definitely a different time. A different time for sure.
Way before my time.
But yeah. It was before both of our times.
It was in the 1970s.
Yeah, we're both 80s babies.
80s babies.
Oh, gosh. But, you know, I could see where that would be pretty entertaining back then for sure.
Yeah.
To watch it. But we didn't get a lot of the context and the characters because of that. Just kind of like Sanford and Son. Mm-hmm. Didn't really get the context, but you know there was some funny parts for us. But it definitely would have been better if we actually knew there had been around.
Right.
But either way, guys, please keep them coming. The recommendations. Let us know what you guys thought. Leave a like rating, and we will see you in the next one. Till then, well, goodbye.
Bye.
Keep going up, going up. Yeah, I keep going up.